Oh, we haven't been live over here in a while, have we? It's going to be a little quieter tonight. Of course, you never know. You never know. You never know. It's going to be a quiet night on the Murphy channel. Man, it's good to be on here. Once I start traveling, hey, sure nuts. Once I start traveling, there'll be more balanced content on each channel. Hello, Shimei. Hey, Callie Mo. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Always an honor to see Callie Mo every morning when I have a cup of that coffee. Honey, I think of you. At 8 o'clock. Woo! Hey, Caroline. Hey, Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Why do we gotta hold up here? I can't get out. It's so slow. Hi, Jasmine, Amanda, Lisa Warrior Queen. How are you? Let's not get T-boned. What's my move? Am I going to turn? Here we go. Thank you, guys. Glad you got the message. Usually if I put up a video, I'll let that just be the main thing on the other channel tonight. So how you doing, Jasmine? The lovely, beautiful, effervescent, vivacious Jasmine Star. Hey, Maggie. I did put up the video of the visit to the Boston Janets. I hope you all will enjoy that. Very good time. Next time I see them we're going to see a baseball game in about a little over a month from now. Oh, we got nobody here today. Look at this. Wow. It's like the aliens came and took everybody away. Hey, Joni. How about this? I'm in good spirits, Aretha Franklin. Thank you. I had some big bleeding overnight, but thank goodness that resolved. have a new flavor for whipped cream. It's called sweetened cream. It's like whipped cream. It's really kind of good. Hey, Anodyne, we got Shemay. Anybody else? I think we're okay. How's everybody doing today? It is Thursday. I think I'm gonna have I haven't had a hamburger at home in a long time, so I think I'm gonna have a hamburger tonight. Here we go. Here we go. Pit Bulls a go here. Nobody's gonna mess with that girl or guy. Hello, Alex. What's going on? We're going to have a smaller select crowd tonight than we usually do. I haven't been on live on this channel in quite a while, which is fine. I just want the, you're hot? Oh, that's cool. You must be a hot chick. If you mean it the way I think you do. Right. Do. Ooh. Hey, Bliss. I love the jaws. Yeah, what an aquarium, right? I mean, I didn't have the stones to ask how much that whole setup is, but you know, we're talking about, we're talking about thousands of dollars for that. It's got some stuff I didn't even show you on there. But what did you think of that pastrami sandwich? I had the other half today. That was good. The bread got funky, so I had some sourdough bread. So I pulled out the meat and I put it on the sourdough bread with some mustard. Man, that was delicious. Delicious. Boy, I can't hold a candle to hot pastrami, though. Man, I do love pastrami. Coleslaw was good. It's good. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to say it was that high, but I'm sure that tank itself was over $1,000 for that tank. 100. Well, let's just call it 200 gallons on that thing. And you can see the control center the boss had down below with all the Wi-Fi and all the crazy stuff. You can use the pad to control the lights. Good to see Janet. She was in good spirits. They have the same problem as a lot of people we have. They have homeless people that are starting to take over, sleeping around the yards and shopping carts and sleeping bags and garbage all over the place. No, I never got off the island of Oahu. I should have gone over to Maui. I can tell you the truth, I had more interest in going to Molokai and seeing the mission that Father Damien started over there to work with the lepers. I had more interest in that, but I didn't go any place. Or I might have enjoyed to go to Kauai. I would not have picked Maui because in 1996 when I went, it was already a very, there was already tons of people going there. Yeah, Lahaina, there was a lot of history that got destroyed. That was a big traditional whaling center for Hawaii. So I feel very terrible for all the damage was done. I don't imagine people had insurance that was up to date on pricing as value. So I don't know how that's all going to come down. I don't know what insurance companies are going to take a big hit over there. You're talking about a lot of very expensive properties. You could look as the drones were flying overhead. You could see reminded me of looking at Santa Rosa after the fire. Coffee Park neighborhood. There were swimming pools everywhere. Cars flipped upside down. People always said, how does a car get turned upside down in a fire? Well, when the gas tank explodes, then it flips upside down. across there. I saw they towed out hundreds and hundreds and probably thousands of cars out of here that are buried in the Central Valley landfills out there. Oh, there's a nice Ram camper setup. Look at that. That is nice. So I don't know to pin it on global warming or not. You know what I mean? I mean, fires are going to happen once in a while, and like I said, virtually all the construction in Hawaii is wood. Right? They have huge termite problems there for most of Taiwan. For most of the termites. All right, well, let's chill out. What do we got? We got 80 degrees, which is not too bad today. We put the window down. How you doing, Tara? So that's pretty cool. I mean, I feel really bad for the people that are over there. I hope they had decent insurance, because, like I say, you're talking about some of the most expensive property that you could just see from the drone flight looking down. It's just all jacked up there. What's this guy doing? Dinner time for the boys. Off to the preach and feed. How you doing, Alan? What's going on? I don't know. I'm not so apt to blame that on. Weather patterns can shift for significant periods of time, and I haven't gotten any indication that there's anything alarming that had gone on over there. It's just they had very high winds, and anytime, I mean, this city's proof of that. Anytime you have winds coming down off of the higher hills and mountains, it's going to have the effect of heating up the air even more and causing the wind to increase, and it's just, you don't have a chance. I love Boots and Jenna. They don't spare any expense, man. I'm telling you, if the boss is going to do it, he's going to make sure that he achieves the state of the art in the industry. What's up, Kelly? And that fish tank it has no frame on it. They must have an incredible bonding, like epoxy, that can literally hold, you're talking about almost a ton of, we're talking about 1,600 pounds of water there. What does that say, Kelly? What does that say? Kelly says, my Baltimore Orioles won 5-4. Well, good for you, Kelly. I'm so happy you're on board. It's always good to back a winner. Houston Astros ain't no joke, man. They're a good team. They're an excellent team. I believe they're the defending world champions. I've always had a slight crush on Dave, yeah. Yeah, the boss. Well, if you like a alpha like that, well, he's just the guy. So I'm on the B channel. I haven't been live on here a while. Generally, if I put up like a fresh video, I'll go live on the other channel, not to pull attention. I'd like a lot of people to see that and get caught up over there. So we're gonna have a smaller crowd tonight. I don't know what else is really in the news today to really comment on. Just the Maui thing is terrible. We're still dealing with the repercussions of that event up in New York City when that social media influencer and people went wild up there. Plus somebody resigned, lieutenant resigned from the police force of the Seattle Police Department, some woman. And she wrote a really bitter letter. My nephew working in Wyoming, we are not sure what island he's on. I wouldn't be worried, wine country. I wouldn't be worried. The odds are very small that it's probably on Oahu. Something like 70% of the population is on Oahu. So your odds look good. And unless he's working in the tours, there's really not much industry. And there's a lot of industry in Oahu because they break ships there to come in. Matson Navigation and, sea land that comes in there. Love to pick Boss's brain on their fish tank. I don't know. I mean, he offered me the old tank. But, right. He paints houses. Well, I guess, I don't know. He could be anywhere. I'm surprised you don't even know which island he's on. They have a Facebook or anything. I was touched by the upward Ireland person. It was a controversy over here, but such a challenge. Yeah, it wasn't crazy about her Pope spree, but I don't, I don't begrudge. I don't begrudge her. I mean, she died way too young. I mean, that was tragic. I don't really know anything that happened to her once she kind of faded from the scene. But I had nothing against her. I wasn't really a big fan. I couldn't really associate with her music. I was more into just the mainstream. She was a little bit counterculture. And really Natalie Merchant and 10,000 Maniacs, that was about as counter as I got at that period. Do you know how many gallons the old tank is? I think the old tank's like 150. It's about 150. It's nice, but I mean, you don't know when that baby's gonna blow, right? And I don't know whether the deal is you take that and you reseal it, or you just break the whole thing down and just get some of that space age and put it together. I don't know. This thing has 3/4 inch glass, the new one, and there's no frame. I mean, that's the state of adhesives these days. I said the control center can be used like a movie, a sci-fi movie. AI, like a green screen background. What, Jeremy? Like, what is all this stuff here? What the hell? What is that, man? What is all this stuff? He looks at me like I'm a Neanderthal. Is Saturday the Derby? No. I don't know what it would be this time. This is kind of a low season for after Saratoga in August. There's really we sort of wind down the year. He wants what? An indoor pool. Yeah, that's what I worry about. Let's see. I think the Kentucky Derby is the first Saturday in May, and then the Preakness in Baltimore is the 2 weeks later, and then you have the Belmont 2 weeks after that. So the Belmont is typically run in like the first week of June. Your basic American thoroughbred Triple Crown. I love to see people trying to use this parking machine over here. to get a ticket to park. I'm gonna take a nap while you guys take over the chat. Having a fish tank is a lot of work. Yeah, it takes a commitment. And I know I'm at the point in my life I can't make that commitment. All I would do is cheat an animal. Right? I would risk the health of animals. If I can't do it 100% now, I just, I'm not going to do it. Make a half-ass job out of it. And I'm not the person that gets a lot of joy out of just seeing a fat-headed goldfish floating around a tank. Right? I mean, they're cool and everything, but it's not like they do tricks and barrel rolls and everything and you can train them up. But it's cool. He wants to put a big log that sticks out the top and just make like a terrarium aspect of it. I don't know. Man can dream big. He called the cop. He had the cops come over to try to get this person sleeping out from the front, and the cop got into it with him. The boss had to kick him off the property. Tell him to go. I'll tell you, don't even, let me just give you, don't even bother calling the cops unless you live in Mayberry and you know Andy or you know Barney or maybe cousin Goober. Don't bother the cops. All right, you're just gonna have to deal with it yourself. They're not gonna come. They're not gonna take your side. Not these days. You're the problem. You are the problem. What the hell is this guy doing? Hey Brandon, how you doing? My friend had a giant goldfish that lived a long time. That's why I don't have a dog around. I'm just too busy to be a proper. Hey, it's smart. I mean, it's a good decision. That's called maturity. I only have to clean it once a month. It's changed. Yeah, well, you get too much ammonium buildup, right? Yeah, it's called being mature. It's called having a high degree of maturity when you're having any kind of pet. And to just know your limitations is a good thing. That means when you're finally ready to make the move, you're really 100% invested in it. And of course, the world gets more accommodative of traveling with pets anyway. Right? So what if you put a lizard in your room? Who would really care? Yeah, I had a big bleed out overnight. I was like, oh wow, I'm bleeding all over the place. Thank goodness that resolved. I had to put everything in the laundry. What a mess that was. I guess I'm always trying to do too much. The other good news is the sealing kit came. Hey Deb, we're going to try to seal up this AC system. This is my support lizard. Yeah, why not, Dave, right? Hell, lizards are a lot nicer than people I know, right? They just sit there. Taste the air. It's like baby tiger. Boy, baby tiger. Hey, Hobotron. Hobotron said, Rosie, be prepared at 6:30. There could be a little delivery. So I'm icing the hamburger on the side. My dog is 18. He's like the Energizer Bunny. Well, that's good. That's a long time. That's a good long life. That's excellent. Good to see you, Hobotron. We're going to be entertaining a smaller crowd tonight. I haven't been live over here in so long. Yeah, oh, okay, that's cool. We'll make sure Bird knows. That's wonderful. That's great, Hobotron. So very thoughtful. I think Hobotron set us up tonight. How cool is that? Lizards or apples for the reptilian track? Oh, alien race. What the hell's that mean? Spies. No kid, of course. Wonder if Anton will find it. I don't know, Kelly. Do you miss Anton? Kelly's like, Anton is a point of interest with him. Within the chat. Kelly's also like, this is why I don't live in America. No Anton, right? This woman's still trying to figure out this machine. Are you supposed to wear sandals with white socks? Is that okay, or what is Amanda hug and kiss? What's the latest Vanity Fair on that? Did Bird leave the rancho? No, Bird did not leave the rancho. Bird is coming up on 2 years on the rancho. Hard to believe. September of 2021. No sandals and socks. Wow, that dude just violated your rule over there. Everybody's doing good. We're just chilling out tonight. No white socks. Yeah, 2 years. It's hard to believe. 2 years. I would say we're pretty well adjusted to each other, right? Hey, 71. If you find love, will you continue to stream? What does that mean, Kelly? Talk to me like I'm a 5th grader, honey. What does that mean? If I find love. Do you mean like do 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 la da da do do la da di da la la les mots tous les vents do 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 da 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 da. Yeah, D stops on the chat once in a while. I think he's a minister now or something. Oh, a relationship with someone? No, honey. I'm past my sell by. I'm in the discount meat section, honey. I'm marked down for clearance. Out with the old and in with the new. How you doing, Queen? We don't need no old meat. I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love too many places. Looking for love. But on Sunday you may look good. Yeah, I might do that, Kelly. I might do that. Add a whole new dimension to the show. I don't know though, that's pie in the sky. We got the here and now, honey. There ain't nobody on the radar screen. Let me look. Nope, nobody on the radar screen. I don't know. I date someone born 58, Amanda. You know just how to make me feel good. Yeah, I'm spicy and zesty. I don't know, I'm going to be really honest with you. When you reach a certain age, right, you've already tip-throed through the toilets. You've already done it all, man. You've looked at life from both sides now. And you're just really, really, really happy to just have good friends. And that's kind of the where place I am now, where I'm working very hard to work on friendships and things like that. That's the best stuff because it's like it's no strings attached, just good times. You meet new people, you hang out, you have a great time. To me, that's like the ultimate. That's wonderful. Let's face it, in 2023, relationships, it's not easy. It takes a lot. Well, thank you, Amanda. Thank goodness I still have my devilish good looks. No, not friends with benefits, of course. Just friends. I agree to free living and all that. Yeah, it's free living alone and so yeah, you set in your ways and friends you can pick up when you want to and just distance yourself at times if you want. So it's a nice thing. I quite enjoy that. And you know you're left with all of your memories and all of your experiences. Yeah, apps for the benefits. Yeah, why don't you hook up with Bird, Kelly? Buy him a plane ticket. He'll come up visit you in Toronto. I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love in too many places. Looking for love. So I got a very kind Hobotron. Evidently, he's got some food coming into the Rancho tonight. So how awesome is that going to be? Where would he stay? I said, get him a ticket to come to Toronto. Meet your mom. He could have super dank times with you. Magic mushrooms and just make sure you have plenty of Heineken. Do, 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 do. Smells like they're cooking up hot dogs at the Mission tonight. I wish I could schlub down there sometime. Hey Noreen, I'm good. I had a bad bleed out last night. Thinking more of food than love. There you go. L'amour, l'amour, l'amour. Do 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 do. La da da do do. Yeah, I just something opened up on the here and it was all bled out and I had to throw everything in the washer and everything. Thank goodness it stopped. It's been a really difficult recovery on this. But I'm doing good, Noreen. I hope you're doing good. I hope the like how hot was it in Florida today, like around Orlando or Fort Myers? How hot was it today? Please hit the thumbs up button if you're coming in. I've got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle. I'm looking for love. We haven't seen Cheryl in a couple days. Oh, she's got stuff going on. You know Cheryl, I'm sorry to hear you're gonna. It's been a tough one, Seraphic. I know it's been like the toughest one I've had. But the good news is the swelling has really gone down now, and I don't feel like a bloated, half sewn together blimp. That's the good news. Not that I'm heavy, but you look mangled, right? So it's looking better. So there it is. The tribe is spoken. Just like from on Mount Sinai, I work. It's like the voice of God. There it is. Thou shalt not steal. Uh, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Cheryl. That's spooking the chat like that. Yeah, got Callie all upset now. Look at this thing. Is that a Springdale? What is that over there? That's a heck of a bumper pull there. That's like a Springdale. Yeah, we miss you when you're not here. We miss you. Do 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 do. I was just concerned. See, you got Kelly all shook up. I was leaving the hospital. The guy walked past me, had blood squirting out of his arm. Oh, jeez. That's like kind of the way I woke up. I'm like, I've lost half a pint here. It looks like a murder scene. I best tend to this. So I'm still hoping to finish up this rough draft on this book by the end of the month, and then head off to do an overnighter, I hope, down in Point Reyes. Haven't been down there in a year. I know a lot's changed. Some stuff is closed. Man, I missed that ice cream at the Palace Market. Oof. And dinner at the Station Cafe. I be looking for love in all the wrong places. And then I'm targeting when I get back from the baseball game mid-September to then do the Oakdale in Sonora. Should be a beautiful time of year. Should be cooled down in the Central Valley. Mid to late September, that's what I'm thinking. The Sacramento River Cats game against the Sugarland Bears or whatever. I wonder if you have to have air conditioning for to do an Uber. Rosie, what's for dinner? Whatever Hobotron sent in. It's over 6:30 tonight. They're supposed to be between 6:30 and 7. How exciting is that? Hobotron, I think Hobotron's bought dinner tonight. Yes, bought for Bird too. I don't know if he's eating with me. I haven't seen Bird today, so. He'll probably sit it aside to eat later, I'm not sure. So tomorrow night we'll be shopping, we'll be back on fish and chips. Yeah, 7-Eleven has a new coffee flavor. It's called Sweet and Cream, and it's like whipped cream. Sweet and whipped cream, it's pretty tasty. Train's coming in. Yeah, I'm excited to see what's coming in tonight. good. So the only thing I had was half of that pastrami sandwich. I didn't want to ruin my appetite for tonight. So I had, what did I had? A little bit of, ooh, you remember that puffin cereal I bought? That Quaker puffed? That Quaker puffed granola, man, it's like eating a sugar bowl. That stuff was terrible. I can't waste it though, I'm stuck to eat it. Man, what a nightmare. I wish I could get that shredded wheat, Barber's shredded wheat again. Wonder if you can order that on Amazon. I don't know. Hey Ronnie, what's going on? We got it on there now. Yeah, I mean, if it's here, I don't, there's nothing to me offensive about birdies. We've always gotten along great. What was the name of the cereal? It was called it was made by Quaker Oats. It's called Puffed Granola. And it's way too sweet. It's like eating a sugar bowl. I like a cereal that I control the sugar, like grape nuts or shredded wheat. I know Shemai's like, I don't need no steel wool running through my system. Shemai has puff granola, Deb. There's a reason why stuff ends up at Grocery Outlet, right? Because it failed mainstream. Cereal companies are like just test stuff. Like, hey, how you doing, Judy? Throw everything against the wall and see what sticks. Grape nuts are expensive, but it's a very high density cereal. You only need 3/4 of a cup. Right? It's very filling. You're concentrating a lot of grain into those nuggets. Shredded wheat does feel like that. I just love the fiber. I like stuff with high fiber. I enjoy that. I like that. But they don't have it too often over there. They got all those cinnamon cereals. So I'll be ready for dinner tonight. Did you see that pastrami sandwich I had yesterday? Wow, that was good. That was so nice. Like biscuit and gravy flavored Lay's. Yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Joni said like gravy and biscuit flavored Lay's. I don't know. I'd rather have the Old Bay flavor steel cut oats, but I'm not going to. I like steel cut oats. Quaker oatmeal cold with brown. Cold, huh? I like it. I like oatmeal. I like steel cut. How do they think you'd get a tip? There you go, Alan. It's good for cholesterol. I don't know, Kelly. Kellogg's concentration. I never heard of that. For those of you who didn't see, when I visited Battle Creek in Michigan and went to the Kellogg's headquarters, and they gave me the royal boot. We went to the sanitarium that J.A. Kellogg founded for health. They had all kinds of weird cereals. He and C.W. Post were warring with each other. Hey, Barry. So it was kind of an interesting town, Battle Creek. Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Quaker oatmeal pouches. Yeah, I need the steel cut if I'm going to do oatmeal. I need something with some real gravitas to it. Yeah, the royal boot means you get kicked out, Kelly. I got kicked out of headquarters. That's the way I felt about this puffed granola. Just didn't cut it. It turned the water on. It had like blueberry. It turned the milk all blue. I hate that. Yeah, it's like being a kid. Yeah, there it is. Thank you, Shimei. The town that cereal built. There you go, Kelly. Plus, we went rolling through the hood too. Everybody's like, "You didn't go to the hood. They'll kill you in the hood." Hey, man, I'm from Baltimore. Went back to Tara Boo. Okay, Tara. Good to see you, honey. Any cereal that makes your milk change color? No. Not for me. Man, there's so many Subarus around here. It's the favorite car of gassy grandmas. Subaru makes good cars. Evidently. They love them out here. They mark them up. I'm waiting for fall allergies to kick in. I can feel my eyes starting to get a little bit itchy. And ladies like I like it. Yeah, that's it, Queen. Fat, lazy friends are the best ones of all. They don't make any demands on you. Hey, could you pick up some cheese popcorn on the way over? Sure. And maybe a 6-pack of Coke? Sure. And maybe they got some of those Anima donuts on sale. Yeah, I got you covered, don't worry. You think it's too early for a pizza? Are you thinking? No, I'm not going to do Uber driving. I do Uber Eats. That's cool. That's nice. Hey, kitty. It's like I just quit working after 50 years. I'm not quite ready to just throw myself into the breach again. I'd like to get some Social Security money first. Hey kitty, it's going pretty good. Had a little bit of a blowout bleeding last night, but it's okay. No, the AC's not working. We're going to put that, tomorrow I'm going to blow in that sealant. I'm going to start the engine, put the AC on high, and then I'm going to blow that sealant in, then turn it all off. And let that sit for a few days to harden. Then I'm going to put a second treatment in probably on Sunday. Let that sit for a few days. Then we're going to put the Joy Juice in, and we're going to see if we plug those leaks. I can't believe school's already up. Yeah, can you believe it, Kitty? I think Monday Monday the kids go back to school. Dumber than ever. Went to their open house today. Cupcake deserves a nice ride around town. So are the other. Yeah, we took Cupcake out, but I got to get a new battery. Now everybody tells me batteries are $2 now for cars. So I'm like, oh man, I'm being picked like a vulture on a dead cattle in the desert. Just paid to have the serpentine belt changed out. I charge the battery, it won't hold the charge. 112. It's right. It's right at my edge to misery. I've been in 122 on the desert floor. Hey Naomi, how you doing, babe? Like I said, you think I should buy the battery and then send the bill to the boss and Janet? We had 100 tenants. Wow, real feel. Wow. And this poor guy's down poor guy's down, seeing his sailboat for the first time down there. Can you imagine in that heat? 500 pounds and getting onto a 30-foot sailboat and up on dry land with the mold and all the stuff in there, and he was supposed to do the video the next day on Wednesday, and here it is almost. He was supposed to do it Tuesday. I guess it's terrible, and he's just too ashamed to do a video of it. Thing sat on land for 3 years. So you can imagine what the interior is like. Yeah, it's 75 right here. Yeah, the humidity's horrible. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people cope with the energy bills down there. People in Hawaii was affected. Yeah, we're used to it, Kelly. We've seen it here in California. Good, Naomi. That kind of devastation is nothing unusual to us here. That's like 2016, 2017 revisited. Do 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 do. What do you think of a guy and girlfriend who wear matching t-shirts? Gonna be 98 tomorrow just north of Pensacola. Yeah, it's a little tough out in the dine with the humidity. I'm wondering down in Fort Myer in that area. Yeah, Lahaina's gone. A lot of history got wiped out down there. You'll be finding a lot more bodies. Yeah, I was thinking it looked kind of cringe. Once I'm with stupid. Stupid is with me. That's why I love this climate. I don't mean to just harp on it, but whew, you put up with your maybe 8 uncomfortable days a year of heat. Wear matching t-shirts in Vegas. That's great. I meant for picture maybe. They're not crazy. Hell's yelling. Is there a protest? Nobody told me? I can't wait till the protests begin again. There's nothing like get your blood going like being in the middle of a protest. Yeah, I'm all recharged. I'm ready to roll out. I just need a football helmet and a flak vest. Having BLTs for dinner. All right. very clear. Our love is here to stay. What a mellow day today. I haven't been on the B channel in so long. It's very clear. Guys running to dinner. I had that other half of that pastrami sandwich was so good. Not quite as good as the first day when they're just slicing it off, but good. Yeah, no Anton here in Norway. If you realize, have been washed away in sections. Washed away. No, I don't know if. I think Anton knows. He doesn't come over every night. I think everybody knows. I put a posting on the community post. It should have showed up for everybody. Well, that's what happens when you get a lot of rain. I mean, look at China. What a disaster that country's turned into. Banks failing, buildings made out of tofu. Right. Everybody's got a buck in their pockets trying to stay low. It's very clear. Nobody wants to be that whack-a-mole. If I were them, I'd be getting out the old green mouse suits and dusting them off, getting them ready to go. Haven't seen Joey D in a few days. I hope he's okay. I was going to ask him if he ever had a sandwich from Joe's down there in Fairfield. So I don't know. I think Anton knows about this channel. I was stressed I had trees trimming done. I've been through that. That will get contagious soon. Hey EJ, how are you? That sandwich, oh man, Alan, that sandwich is great. That sub shop been around since 1940. That sandwich shop since 1949. Finally, something older than me. And man, just watching that guy just slicing off that pastrami, oof. Nice and hot. Delicious. Could only eat half of it though. I brought the other half home and had that today, but I had to transfer it onto some sourdough bread because it got funky. But it was delicious. And it didn't look like they were going to run out of it either, not like around here. It's depressing to go to these. I guess Grossman's over here. My Jewish cabal over here, I guess they have plenty of pastrami. I don't know. It's very clear. Our love is here to stay. Yeah, it's near the courthouse. I'm telling you, Catherine, that line was, when we left, there were like 10 people in line behind us. And they have a whole section for sitting and eating, too. Fall allergies, please, Lord. Didn't I suffer enough through till July? Well, it was kind of weird. Kind of a weird day today. I was just I don't follow markets too closely on the day to day, but I just happened to look in this morning when they reported that CPI had kind of gone down a little, tamed down a little bit, and bonds rallied, and the 10-year got down to like 3.99, and then like 1 o'clock or noon, I look again, and it just rocketed back up to like 4.11 again. I was like, wow. This has this has nothing to do with inflation. That just confirmed it. This has everything to do with the level of debt. Have you ever eaten in White House subs? I have not. Hold on, lots of celeb. No, I haven't, Linda, but I've heard of it before. You know, it's been, I haven't been to Atlantic City since 1990. I used to go all the time. Every weekend I would go up from Baltimore to the casinos. I just knew stay on the right side of the main street, because on the left side was some of those like really horrible neighborhoods, all the gang areas. That's when Trump, they had the Taj Mahal, and there was some like the Marina, the other Trumps. Hey Wolfgang, how you doing? Showboat, Claridge, Resorts International. Yeah, that was it. Trump plot. Trump. I always like to play at the Claridge. We did several years down there. Yeah. Troubling, yum yum. I just had it straight up with some Swiss cheese and mustard. Smelled up the whole bus. That's good. People like that. People like it when you stink up the closed spaces with food. They used to love that. Or God is now the place. They used to love that on Chinese buses and the airlines. People bringing half-dead chickens in, and baby pigs just sitting in the seat under your seat. Valley Diner in Oakdale had good pastrami. I probably wouldn't even recognize. Well, I'd probably still recognize Oakland. I don't know. It's just I have to concealed carry down there, and that may not end up going well. You know. That's a place I definitely have to be packing the heater to be going into. I rarely eat lunch out. I rarely eat lunch at all. When you know if it's bad, not gonna matter. Give a watch or clock. I don't think it's a bad omen. We just had 8/8, August 8th, which that's a big day for people to get married in China. Biggest day was 8/8/88. But anything with 8s in it, 8/8. What you wouldn't give is a gift. No, I think watches are appreciated. Going to the Cardinals Denver game tomorrow. That's cool. Oh, well, thank you, EJ. Had this for a while. I want to get some more tie-dye. And for Amanda Hug and Kiss, some really nice new loud Hawaiian shirts. Shocking colors. Let's see. Oh, I don't want cold pastrami now. I eat breakfast and an early bird dinner. Yeah, just I've never been much of a lunch eater. I have a nice breakfast and then I'm just good to go. I might have like some goldfish or something. Maybe a couple handfuls, 2-3 handfuls of goldfish, and that holds me over. Some cheese nips. I don't keep a lot of stuff around. As I got older, I'm putting more. I have more because I want to be a nice little fat bastard. Enjoy life. You can buy some designer. Yeah, sign me up, man. Let me get my checkbook out. Are you kidding? I like to go to the end of the line thrift shops, right? See, I lost some buttons on the shirts, and I don't know really how to put these things. I don't have any buttons, so I don't know. Right. I guess I'll have to figure it out. So my nice blue, and I only got like 3 buttons left on it. I don't know where they all went. Who takes checks anymore? Well, why wouldn't they take a check in the store? Well, what the heck? I had to go to Oakland last month getting on the freeway. I was on I was talking about just like, the 3 for $10 Hawaiian shirts. But you can't sew a button. Yeah. I don't know if I have the gear to do it. That's the problem. I guess I could take a staple gun and hook it on. Or use a little bit of wire and just hold it on. Oh, Dollar Tree has sewing kits. Good. Well, I'll try to remember to pick one up tomorrow. Maybe I'll get some weird foods, and then I get it a PO box. Yeah, I remember the button here. Wasn't that nice? Yeah, I think I got chicken tamales coming tonight, courtesy of Hobotron. How awesome is that? Enchiladas and rice. I'm really particular about my tamales. It's just if you're gonna have a dry bone one, who wants it? Yeah, it's pretty awesome, Lisa. I'm excited. Ooh. Well, I've had tamales out of a trunk of cars in LA and places. I'd rather have them than some of the crap that they serve up in restaurants. These ladies are out there all day. They're out there every day selling it, so it's got to be good. Relax and have you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have the beers. That's right. I'm gonna be taking off in about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I'd rather buy homemade Mexican food. Yeah, well, I'll take that in the spirit of friendship, Cheryl, which it was intended. Just because somebody's a little on the thrifty side doesn't mean they want everything for free. What's up, Vicky? How you doing, honey? It's like, I don't know when free became a dirty word. I don't know. I mean, Hobotron, that's love, man. That's great. Have mercy. I was like, Rosie's been through the mill. Hey, how about some nice enchiladas? Frozen egg rolls are good. Yeah, they're work to make, 'cause I don't even want to fiddle with them. It's nice to see you, Vicky. Just say the word free. Remember, born free. as free as the wind blows. New fish tank, very expensive setup. Whatever it is, it costs a fortune. Terry, in the great state of Montana. How you doing, Terry? Hey, Carrie. Had a good rating. Thank you. Hey, Cindy. How you doing, sweetie? I be looking for love in all the wrong places. People, I can't even tell if they're male or female. Love the video and the tech. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Aren't you sweet having ribeye steak? Phoenix has some great Mexican restaurants. This city's best eats are on the trucks. Well, thank you, Naomi. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. I got up this morning because I was bleeding out all over the place, so I thought I punctured an artery. What are your pronouns, Carrie class? Whenever anybody asks me, tell them their pronouns are they, them, I think, here's a piece of paper and a pen. Could you please draw a picture of they and them? Their eyes are, ooh. Hey, if you can't draw it, it ain't real. Somebody lived in Santa Rosa for 14 years. How that's that, Cindy? And they kept their sanity. Yeah, always ask for the discount, right? Oh, we got Anton here. All we're missing is Adam now. What exactly do you mean when someone's pronouns they them? I don't know. I said, can you please draw it for me? They're like, no. Okay. I'm like, I'm the weirdo. But let me put it to you this way: if somebody asks to be called that, then of course it's the polite thing to do. Don't do Raisin. I do Narcan just in case someone does. Yeah, it's Kelly's. Kelly's a real Anton fan. Suit yourself, Anton. It's very clear. And tank and fish got tick. It flushed a whole bit of humming task. Yeah, ick is a difficult thing to treat. That's usually caused by a temperature drop. Tropical fish have very tight zones of tolerance. It's best to just shit can the whole setup and just start over. Break it down, sterilize it, and start over. Got one shoe and poor girl. What she's doing, man? Just talking to the car. She got one shoe, one sock. Terrible. Poor girl. Almost looks something out of a Charles Dickens novel, you know? Oh, man. Just drugs out here are a terrible thing. It's just, especially in my area. I got screamers on the street all night. My YouTube friend got hit by a cobra, survived. Yeah, I see a couple channels coming up, people handling black widows and stuff. Yeah, when I was a kid, we used to have to put this blue crap in when you had ick. Oh, wolf's been around a while. Who's not happy today? Chandler has almost 3 million subs. And that's the guy that had the cobra stuff. That's kind of a dangerous thing. You handle some of those snakes and stuff. Wow. A newly minted channel. I think Wolfgang's been in here over the months and months. Yeah, fentanyl, meth, crack cocaine is just too expensive now. Snakes in church, snakes on a plane. It's very clear our love is here to stay. There are several different types of venomous snakes. Yeah, you know, it's not that I dislike snakes. I mean, I don't dislike spiders, but I just don't get a lot of joy out of them, right? They don't really move my needle. Hey, what's up? It's thought I was bleeding out today, June. I woke up this morning bleeding out. I thought I popped a artery or something. So I had to get up early and throw everything had to get everything washed today. Luckily it stopped. It's been a very difficult recovery. Very challenging. So how you doing, June? Good to see you, sweetie. But a lot of the swelling has gone down. That's a good thing. Nah, sure, I'll just ride it out. I like to kind of be self-service when it comes to medicine. I mean, I could have gotten a staple gun and just put it together myself if worse came to worse. Oh, they're screaming over at the Mexican restaurant. Yeah, it's all right. It's all good, Cheryl. It all resolved itself okay. Yeah, I lost about a half a pint. This whole mission, I've lost well over a pint and a half. But it's good to bleed yourself, get your iron down once in a while. Your ferritin. Yeah, I'll get it checked. I'll be running right off to the doctor. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna cross the street? Are we gonna stand there? What are we doing? What's my next move? Where am I going? There you go. Let's recross again. Where am I going? What am I doing? Am I going to take the train? Ugh. Yeah, well, those green mambas are the worst, right? Because those things will follow you down the trail for miles, and then when you're nice and comfy in your tent, they'll come and off you. Cindy's. See, Cindy, that makes me all the more attractive, right? They say daughters always want to be with somebody that's just like that. Man, we got a real backup here, eh? Do we got a light in, or what are we doing? What the heck are we doing here? Boy, it's a good thing I didn't bolt across here. We got this cop here. This cop's like, what is going on? It's like, I don't care. I'm in an air-conditioned vehicle. I don't have to worry about nothing. Yeah, the black mamba, whatever it is, it'll follow you right down the trail. What are we doing here? Seriously? Dinner time. Prawns. Wow, look, we got a real lineup here. Like, what is going on? I love these guys that go up the street screaming, cursing. Yeah, this guy's like, I'm not going to wait. This is some kind of bloody mess over here. All right, we're starting to move. There we go. All right, here we go. We're rolling, 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 but we don't got a very long light. We'll probably not make it out this time. There's the yellow light. We got porked again. Very long light, very major intersection here. Yay, Battleship Gray, yay! It's like this every night, Nori. 73 degrees and lovely. Unless it's 103. I'm just hoping these people aren't going to try to run across I don't know about water moccasins, cottonmouths. It takes a lot to make them bite. You almost have to club them to death before they'll bite you. And I've never heard of anybody really dying of a water moccasin bite. Not to downgrade them, but you really have to provoke the hell out of them to have them bite you. beings is they're from the south, they just have that laziness to them. Yeah, they're pretty harmless. Sea snakes are another thing. Now, sea snakes are much more deadly. Their venom. Now, the bleeding stopped, June. Sea snakes are much more venomous. But again, you have to do a lot to be bitten by one. I see a lot of moray eels and sea snakes in Hawaii. Freaky things. Out here we just have the big western diamondback rattlesnakes. Some poor slob got bitten over in Napa. Got to be careful lifting up and being around wood piles and all that. I always assume there's a snake in there. Boy, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. I see birds here. The shine shack's open. I'll tell him that we got some food coming in. We're going to take a look at this STP sealer, see what this crap looks like. Speed limit I think is 30, but we have people do 80, 90 miles an hour here, no problem. It's a straight shot street and they just love it. If there's nothing ahead of them, they can't resist just slamming that gas pedal to the floor. Oh, I'm okay, Bliss. I'm not going to call the doctor and then it's, you know, come on in the office and, you know, I'm not going to do that. Right. I just tend to it myself. I just tell people I'm from Baltimore, man. Yeah, I'm waiting for the day, tragically, that a child is going to be killed on this street. Let's go take a look at this Joy Juice. Everything's looking good. They do drive crazy. It's the first thing I noticed coming out of the pandemic. It's the very first thing I identified as an aberrant behavior was the way people took to the open roads because there wasn't a ton of traffic and they just went nuts. They just got abusive. Let's see, Bird might be asleep. I don't know. He's in the habit of an afternoon nap these days. Let's see. Hey, Bird, somebody's sending us dinner tonight.
Oh, that's what I heard.
Yeah, so between 6:30 and 7. I'll let you know.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Sure is wonderful. Yeah, they don't care here. They don't give a flying F around here about the last thing on their mind is somebody else. It's all about them. All about them. Well, I'm glad somebody sent me dinner tonight. Perfect night for it because I don't really feel up to cooking tonight. Come on, don't freeze on me. I love that. I love that. You like that, Kelly? What do you think of that? I love that. I absolutely. Amanda, I'm sorry. I love that. That card, I don't want that card to ever go bad. All right, let's see. We got Ice Auto. Thank you for your purchase. We won a 5-star. Let's see what we got here. Ain't no cop gonna come down here. This is AC Pro Super Seal. That's what we got here. That's what we got. Repairs metal in the evaporator. Janet sent that for my birthday. It's like the greatest card I ever got in my life. So this is the Joy Juice. This is our dealio here. So you screw that baby right down there. And we're kind of off and running. Let's see, with the engine off, open the hood, remove the plastic cap, turn on the engine, turn the AC on high, activate recirc, turn the hose valve, counterclick to place the pin, turn the hose valve, place the pin in the raise, screw the hose on the can, shake the can, place the coupler on the low pressure port, connect the vehicle, screw the hose valve all the way down to release can contents. Continue to occasionally shake the can, dispensing while rotating between 12 and 3 o'clock position. Well, they tell me I got to put the sealer in right there, so I don't know, there it is. It ain't going to be easy, Noreen, and it ain't cheap. They want to put that our refrigerant right in after it. I don't know, man. Sounds like they're working in cahoots with the refrigerant companies. Anyway, we'll give that crap a go. We'll give that Joy Juice a go. Might need a $40 fix. We don't know. Let's put this in the trash can. It's a celebration. Doot, 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 doot. Ooh. Tiger, what are you doing? You're a slob. We almost got our first heritage tomato ready to come up. All right, let me get a beer. It's going to be chilly tonight. The eviction is a script. Who's being evicted? Who's being evicted? Yeah, I just went and told Bird about the thing. think we're going to need any beer this week. We still got a case down there. All right, so we're all ready to do that sealer tomorrow. We're going to give that a go. I don't know if you should put the refrigerant in directly after that. I don't know. It sounds kind of kooky to me. I think you got to let that stuff set up a while. But we'll follow the directions. Case should last a day anyway. I don't drink that much. One, sometimes two. I'm the patient. I need to have some love. Ooh, ooh. I don't know where, I just saw Tiger. I don't know where Socks is. I don't know. I haven't seen the Brat Pack. There's nothing wrong with the beer for a ballet dancer. Cheers, everybody. Fire alarm keeping is piercing. What, do you got a fire in your building or what? Or are they just testing? What's going on? Yeah, a few cans around the property. Flagstaff B48. Is Prescott above or below Flagstaff in altitude? Thank you, EJ. Good night. Thank you. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't done so. Oh, below. Okay. Because a lot of people go up to Prescott. A lot of people go up to Flagstaff in summertime, right? Because it's cooler. But I think the sun is a lot more intense up there. Wow, 7,200 feet. Wow. Baby Socks is a hood rat, man. And a cat. Baby Socks doesn't care for nothing. Very hard shell cat. So in summertime it must be nice in Flagstaff. Cindy, like, I'd love Flagstaff. It's a lot of money up there, right, Cindy? It's a lot of money up there. I remember everybody used to go to Park City, Utah, and then too many people went there. And that became uncool. Where Robert Redford's Sundance Film Festival. They used to go to the Vale, and then that was very uncool. And then they went to Aspen, and that was uncool. I'm about ready to start harvest my first heritage tomato. We got food, yay! Look at this. Man, we got it all here tonight. Check that bird, the food came. Woohoo! Yeah, the tomato is good. What do we got? Let us see what we got. Isn't that cool? I've never ordered food for myself, but other people have ordered. Let's see, we got salsa. We got sauces. What do we got? So I don't know if Hobotron is in here. This is probably a big. This is probably a big burrito. I bet this is a. I bet this is a big burrito for bird. Right? Look at that. Look at that. That's good. So I'll get that set up. Let me get a plate for his stuff. So I'll pull this out. This must be mine with the chips. And then I'll put his in here. This looks really good. I know darn well he's got the big burrito. I know that's a natural fact, man. That is a fact. Is Hobotron in here? I love Hobotron. Yeah, Bird is all about the big burritos, yes. All right, Bird. You have this whenever you want, bro.
Oh, just whatever. You get it.
No, it's me. Oh, big burrito.
Oh, who was that? Oh, really? Got enchiladas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Look, that burrito.
Yeah, Hobotron is Hobotron is great.
I'm gonna drink first.
All right, there we go. That look good. Hey Jen, how you doing? Gave you some nice chips. They didn't charge you extra for the chips. Hobotron is awesome. Been a very good friend of the channel here. And just a really good person. So I'm going to take my time. I'll give you guys a look at this. Oh, look at that. Look at this dinner. Look at that. We got enchiladas, chicken. Oh, they look good. You got the beans and you got the rice. Look at that. Look at that. Yum, yum. Isn't that amazing? So I'm going to keep that warm. And it didn't get all screwed up either when it was delivered, which is good. Isn't that good? Hobotron, you do rock. I appreciate you so much. That's so cool. That's so nice. Right. I so deserve that. I'm saying, sure, let's go. Oh, that sounded good, Rosie, right in the end. One meal a day. Yeah, the heat's a killer for appetite. Nice feed, huh? Deliscable. Deliscable. Let's try this pico. You work outside in the heat in your $1 million home. They probably figure since you live in a $1 million home, you don't need it. Let's try this. That's hot. Woo! This is a really good looking presentation too. Let's try this one. Let's try this salsa. That's good. Hey, did you hear today that the View is going to be on the hiatus now? What do you think of that, Amanda? Right, because the writers were writing a lot of the script there. Right, so now my beer's right here, honey. So now they can't have the pithy comments because now you know that this show is scripted. Yeah, I don't know about it. I don't know about a kale smoothie. Speaking of Gone with the Kale, I hope she's okay. I'm dying to. Let me get some. I want to take a bite of this enchilada. Let me get a purchase on this enchilada real quick. See what this baby's got in store tonight. Whoa. I'm so happy. Thanks for being on the B channel tonight. Very nice of Hobotron. We're going to try a bite of this. I can see the chicken, so they didn't cheat us on chicken. Nice and warm. I just wanted a little taste while I'm enjoying my beer, but absolutely delicious. Good choice. Good choice. Good choice. Carrie Clay, I don't know how old you are. Let me just refresh. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right, there we go. See if that syncs up. What a delicious meal. How about now? Did that fix it? Weird. It must be on the YouTube then. Must be a YouTube thing. Hey, P. Carver. We have an audio syncing. Delicious. Okay, now we look synced. All How about a restaurant that still gives you chips? Hmm? Just as an extra celebration. Is that the greatest card in the history of the world right there? Isn't that just like the most amazing card that you've ever seen in your life, that card? When people compliment me all the time, like, I can't believe that card, right? It's almost as if they're telling me, please push the button again and let me enjoy it, right? Thank you. Thank you, Bliss Bliss. Thank you. You went to Wendy's for dinner. What did you order tonight, Wolfgang? Ooh. Maybe it's an Apple thing. I don't know. Celebrate. Isn't that a... Hey, Cheryl, how are you, beautiful? How are you? So good to see you. Yeah, Janet sent me this. How you doing, sweetie? How's everything down in the great North, what do you call that? Clovis. That's it. Yeah, how you doing? It's great to see you, Cheryl. One of my favorite people on YouTube. Cheryl, can you get me into the Sun-Made Raisin factory so I can see how raisins are made? For some strange reason, they don't return my emails. Hanging out okay with the heat, good deal. Wasn't that amazing of Hobotron to do that? That's just the kind of person Hobotron is. Always eat Sun-Made raisin bread. Big Buford at Checkers, Rallies, or Dave's Wendy Burger. Maybe Cheryl knows somebody on the inside, right? Yeah, Rosie, let's go tour together. We'll grab Grant, we'll go on in. It's just what Grant wants to do. All right, let me have a little bit more here. I need to get a napkin. Delicious enchilada. No rallies up in Flagstaff. I have friends in Iowa. Oh wow! I have friends in Iowa, but I wanted to go down there and see how they process raisins and everything. I'm eating my dinner now, honey, slowly. I really want to savor it because it's enchiladas. Delicious. Right? I'm not like Cheryl Coyote. I have friends in low places. Oh, look who it is. Oh, we're always buddies. You liked that pastrami today, didn't you? Huh? Now we're old buddies again, right? Yum, yum. Most of them are picking fruit right now, I know. You get those big drying racks and everything. I guess they're more like in Kingsburg up there, a little bit up the road, which is itself a very cool town. Yeah, I tried to meet up with Cheryl. I think I got caught in this spam filter on the phone. Where is Hobotron? Very good enchiladas. So I'm sure the burrito is going to be good. That's. It'll fill you up too. It weighs about 2 pounds.
Yes.
You could knock out a crook if he tried to get into the house with that burrito. Naomi, this is real Mexican, honey. Man, the Rockstar owns wineries in Jerome, Arizona, and Scottsdale. Celebrate. I was like Cheryl Coyote's garden area outside. She's got all the cool seats there with like the wire back and that. It's so nice to have a little outdoor area. It is delicious, Bliss. You guys know how I love enchiladas. Let's try this rice. Beans, I'm not a big bean person, but let's give them a try. They're good. What a treat. Tiger, what are you doing? Huh? Tiger, what are you doing? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? There you go. Yeah, what a great treat for dinner tonight and the perfect night to do. I didn't really feel like cooking tonight on account of bleeding like a stuck pig this morning, so this is a nice treat. Very nice treat. Tiger, what do you think of that? Huh? Are we eating high on the hog, man? Huh? We're in high cotton, brother. Right? Right? I know. You're so deprived. Delicious. Hobotron, that's the best way to put it. Insane. Insane. That's about his most expensive setup as I think he can do for fresh water. It's amazing. Hobotron, thanks again. What an amazing dinner tonight. The enchiladas are just absolutely perfection. Chicken, great choice. Perfectly done. Sauced beautifully. So good. Perfect choice. That's so kind. Somebody sends food in. And Joey D, wherever you are, hello. We miss you. Very delicious feed tonight. And do make sure, if you're just on the channel, make sure on the other channel, check out, I did do the video of the Boston Janet video yesterday. It was about 20 minutes. Yeah, I hope I don't get that bleeding anymore. I can't afford to lose another half pint. I mean, the bed will look like a murder scene. 911, state your emergency. I'm bleeding out. What is your name? I'm bleeding out. Calm down. How was that BLT? What do you think? Is that tasty? Are we pals? Or are you going to give me like the Dracula teeth? He's got the two little rat teeth. Hmm? And I don't listen to my medical professionals. Well, who wants to go through all that rigmarole of going and sitting around and waiting forever? Oh, salt water is even more expensive. Yeah, the boss was thinking, oh, next time I break it all down, I'm just going to get salt water. Wow. Because he likes like the finger anemone that waves back and forth and mesmerizing. But saltwater fish, there's a vegan buffet open on Sundays at Resort World in Las Vegas. Really? Really? This I gotta see. I mean, you gotta be crapping me. You gotta absolutely be crapping me. What could you put on a vegan buffet? I gotta see this. This I gotta see. I know I gotta say, I'm doing too much. I know. You're right, that's my fault. Buffett. Let's see if they got the vegan wall. Oh, wow. Crossroads Kitchen is the first fully plant-based, inspired Italian Mediterranean fine dining restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip. Could they use more adjectives in there, you think? Let's see what it looks like. God knows what it would cost. Vegans, flexitarians. Really? Flexitarian? What the hell is that? Sorry, Lord. Omnivores and meat enthusiasts can all have a seat at the table to indulge in curated. This is Amanda Hugginkiss level dining here. Curated by acclaimed chef Tal Ronan and executive chef Paul Zlatos. Wow. Sounds expensive already. Yeah, coral's expensive too. A little piece of coral, $200. Only if I lived in Hawaii, I'd go out there and net some of the fish floating around. They're real stupid looking in the reef, and then just take them home and put them in the tank. Here's the dishes. Stuffed zucchini blossoms, impossible cigars, pizzas, and pastas. Chef Tal even created signature dishes specially for the Vegas market, including caviar and chips and chestnut foie gras. Hey, Joe. Oh, wow. Full bar. Let's see the menu. What's the dinner menu? Where's the buffet? Attire is business formal. Wow. Sounds like the Conrad up on the roof. Right. Formal attire. View the menu. Well, where is it? I'm clicking on it, nothing's happening. Doggone it. Let's see if it gets reviews. What's the name of it? Crossroad. Okay, reviews. We'll get to the bottom of this stuff right now. 4.2 stars out of 5. So we're off to a good start. Very good. How much is UC Berkeley Dining Hall? I've paid down there before. It's like $5 for a meal. It's a good deal. They have a Crossroads kitchen in LA. This one's in Berkeley, so we're in the wrong one. Las Vegas. This is 4.5 stars. This place is vegan heaven on earth and everything tastes so good. We tried the cheese plate, sausage and peppers, pizza and butter beans. Well, let's see what people say. Let's do it up. You can get into their dining hall. We had to eat at the Nerds table with all the Koreans there. Crossroads, that's where we ate, Crossroads. Celebrate good. You can see our review. I think the video is called I Had to Eat with the Nerds. Let me see. Happy Cal says, here we go. Yeah, but how much can you do in vegan? I mean, you're gonna pay a fortune for that, right? Right. I mean, what the heck? Beautiful vegan dining, fine dining, absolutely delicious food. So many gluten-free options. My meat-loving father loved it as well. So you know they got to put meat on there, or people would say, "Sayonara, baby." Great place for more formal. The worst part is the dress code. Guacamole's good. Dinner's excellent. Don't show up in a t-shirt. Alright? The wait staff took great joy in embarrassing me as I showed up in my designer t-shirt. I made that up. We had a fantastic meal. It may be pricey. Ooh. Parking is far. It's pricey. It seemed it was good, but overhyped. So what are we talking about here? What does this cost? What do we got? I don't even want to see this one woman just tears everything to pieces. Does seem like the dress code is a little bit problematic. Prices, let's see. You better gird your loins. Hold on a minute. What happened to Shimei? Shimei, don't do it. Probably opened up your. You probably thought you had a. You probably thought hell just moved into your head for a minute. $49 per person. I'm not going to make a comment or, oh, you know, you'll never be in it. Don't worry about it. Tiger, why do you always turn your nose up? And then you come over. Come on. Don't be a slob. Ooh. Can you imagine that? Veg News wants to send you notification. No, I don't want notification. Bagel station stocked with carrot lox, scrambled vegan eggs. What is a vegan egg? What the heck is that? What a dinner, man. Birthplace of all you can eat buffets. 8 Blinker, 182 drummer Travis Barker. I don't know. Too much of now. You can see carrot lox on so many menus. Smoked whitefish. Be art, the fish be art, but it's not really. Hey Ted, as hot as I want to go. Yeah, you hit that wasabi. Thank goodness you didn't hit the real wasabi. That's cheap. I don't know. Who's a vegan, right? The overarching concept here is to deliver a wow factor to the very demographic that visits Crossroads in Las Vegas from all over the world. Sounds ambitious. Might I say that as a reviewer? I dined at Crossroads, drawn by their rather ambitious claims. Yeah, sea bass is expensive though, right? Hey, 2021, how you doing? So they've been open in 10 years in LA, and then they opened a third location in Calabasas. That's where the Kardashians are, right? Down there. I don't know if they look like meat eaters. Those girls look like meat eaters to me. Those girls are solidly built, you know? They don't look like they're on a vegetarian like Twiggy. Come on, dum-dum. Come on. Tiger, you want curbside service all the time. They like dark meat. Well, they certainly like the NBA basketball players, that's for sure. But they've been through enough of them. Right? That's for doggone sure. What a delicious dinner, Hobotron. Thank you, my friend. I could not be more honored to eat this, that you had the kindness to send me and Bird tonight. It was absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. I heard that one Scott Dick or whatever his name is, he's back. I'd say they're looking at the Kardashian girls. I mean, they're definitely meat eaters, right? I mean, there's nothing insubstantial about these ladies. I mean, they hold their ground in a heavy breeze, right? He never left, they share for it. Oh, I thought he did leave. And then I saw Jackpot Jackie on the boat last night with this, with this big jackpot guy, right? Like, what's going on there? I worked with a guy that could eat the hottest chili. Wasabi, I can take hot, but you have to have it in, it's like Chinese mustard. You got to be careful with it. It's laced with horseradish. Yeah, I don't, really but I'm just saying, chicken quesadilla. Oh, that's nice. But I'm just saying, Cheryl, did you really need to juice it with that story? I mean, if it wasn't true, I'm there that night feeling bad for Jackpot Jackie. I'm sending a nice message on the live stream, right? And comment after, oh, thank you, Rosie, and I appreciate that. And then you tell me it's all like everything for the show. Can't anything just be real anymore? What a dinner tonight. I didn't have to cook one thing. He makes a big, including one of the twins transitions. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's the best thing to, I don't know if that's the thing you really want is publicity when you're trying to undergo a transition. That sounds a little shaky. Probably want a little bit of privacy. Sons, Devin Booker, dumped a Kardashian. 2020. You're our real, Rosie. Yeah. I'm not going to juice something up just for views. You don't use people like that. So the stream was awful to watch. I watched the beginning of it. She was kind of fawning over, and then I didn't see her again. He said, "Oh, Jackpot Jackie's going to be live later." And okay, I'm not even going to go over there. I don't know. I guess anything goes these days. I don't know. Oh, the one with his poetry. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. Especially getting out of that whole gig. Tiger, how was that? Are you happy? Or you like the boss? You never really know. We're going to scratch ourselves because we got to flee. Boy, what a delicious dinner tonight. Celebrate good times, come on. Yeah, I think tomorrow night we're going to have our very first heritage tomato. Alright guys, well I'm going to go ahead and close it out. I'm going to take it easy tonight. I'm going to try to, I didn't really have to get up super early in bloodbath. So I'm going to go to bed tonight a little bit early, but I want to thank you guys for being here, my moderators. And Hobotron, thank you so much for being so thoughtful tonight. I couldn't think of a better night. Where I'm just trying to keep my movements restricted and everything. So thank you very much for your kindness in sending that. It's very appreciated. Lisa, always an honor to see you. And June and all my friends, Barry, Shimei, everybody in country, Callie Mo, Wolfgang, and Cindy. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much.